13 Eyewitness News.
And happening now, school districts are learning the best ways to reunite parents with their children if a disaster takes place at school. ABC 13 reporter Jeff Ealing joins us now live from Deer Park. And Jeff, we know this training comes at a particularly sensitive and painful time for a whole lot of school districts out there, but I guess at this point they feel it is really necessary.
They do. In fact, they do, Melanie. Good morning to you. You know, it turns out that this training exercise was actually planned before the events in Uvalde. Now, you mentioned it. Unfortunately, we do live in a time when schools have to worry about violent acts. But, you know, let's face it, schools have always had to worry about things like acts of nature. The training that's taking place today at Goose Creek ISD is more along the lines of how to reunite kids after something happens.
Public educators take this issue extremely seriously and spend a tremendous amount of time training. I really want to encourage parents to continue to have confidence in the public education system and all that we do to try to protect our young ones. We feel like we are the champion for children.
More than 100 emergency management officials from schools across the area are taking part in a two-day conference geared toward the reunification process after an event has taken place at a school. The idea is to figure out how to keep the kids, parents, and first responders safe. The workshop looks at getting kids out of a classroom and into a protected area. Organizers will even have mock emergency exercises later this week. Unfortunately, we have seen far too often schools are forced into emergency situations, and there is a need for this type of training. It's important to note this conference was planned months before the events in Uvalde. However, that event is sparking renewed interest in this type of training.
And so although it's painful and it's tough to watch and all the testimony from students and parents, it's absolutely necessary for us to make adjustments. So today, hopefully we'll share some best practices, we'll get affirmation, but maybe we'll learn something new. And then when you go back to your district, you can train the others in the things that you've learned.
And you heard him say that. The folks at Harris County's Department of Education hope that the people who attend this training session not just learn this information, but pass this information on when they get back to their own districts. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, Jeff, thank you so much.